Sao Paulo, Brazil's largest city, is served by three major airports: Guarulhos International Airport, Congonhas Airport, and Viracopos Airport. Each airport serves different types of flights and has unique characteristics, so it's essential for travelers to understand how to navigate between them, especially if they have tight connections. Guarulhos International Airport is Sao Paulo's primary airport and the busiest in Brazil. It handles a large number of international flights as well as domestic connections. GRU is divided into three terminals: Terminal 1, mostly domestic; Terminal 2, a mix of international and domestic; and Terminal 3, primarily international flights. If you're connecting between terminals, there's a free shuttle bus service that takes around 10-15 minutes, but during peak times it can take longer. Be prepared for potential delays at immigration and customs, especially if you're switching from international to domestic flights. It's recommended to allow at least 1.5 to 2 hours between connecting flights at Guarulhos. Congonhas Airport, located much closer to Sao Paulo's city centre, around 10 kilometers away, primarily handles domestic flights. It's a much smaller airport compared to Guarulhos, making it easier to navigate. However, if you're arriving from an international flight, you'll need to transfer to Guarulhos for your next flight. There are no direct shuttle services between Congonhas and Guarulhos, so you'll need to take a taxi or rideshare and be mindful of Sao Paulo's heavy traffic. Depending on the time of day, the transfer can take anywhere from 40 minutes to 1.5 hours, so plan accordingly if you have a short layover. Viracopos Airport, located in Campinas, about 90 kilometers, 56 miles from Sao Paulo, is another option for travelers, particularly for those connecting to flights within Brazil or a few international destinations. While it's less crowded than Guarulhos, it is quite far from Sao Paulo, making it important to account for significant travel time if you need to connect to another airport in Sao Paulo. Whether you're heading to Guarulhos or Congonhas, the journey by taxi or rideshare can take 1.5 to 2 hours, depending on traffic conditions. There is an airport bus service that connects Viracopos to Sao Paulo's Tietê bus terminal, but it takes about 1.5 hours. When connecting between these airports, travelers should always plan extra time to account for Sao Paulo's unpredictable traffic and the logistics of transferring between terminals or airports. It's ideal to have at least 4 hours between connecting flights if you're switching airports. For smoother connections, particularly if you're unfamiliar with Sao Paulo's traffic or are on a tight schedule, consider booking a private transfer to avoid the hassle of taxis and public transport. For more information or to book a private transfer, visit iSouthAmerica.com. Our services can make your airport transfer seamless and stress-free, ensuring you get to your next flight with plenty of time to spare.